All right, guys, so we're out here doing the chores. We got all this feed, and we just heard Adriana say that Emma is stronger. Is that true?
Just a little.
Let's see if you can carry that bin, guys. Let's see. Go.
No.
This is a competition to see who's stronger. Emma?
I can carry this. This is easy.
Okay. Take it over there. Wow. It's got feet still, guys.
Okay, I can. All right, you grab these bags.
Pick it up, baby. I think if you pick it up, it'll go by quicker. Just a little bit here, stop. Just a little bit here, stop. You're strong. Show them the new rooster we got.
Okay, guys, so yesterday our pastor's son gave us this sweet rooster right here. I mean, he is really nice. He's not like mean at all. I think he's a Rhode Island Red. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, boy. Yes. That's a good boy. He is really nice. He's a super sweet rooster. I'm hoping he stays that way, because some roosters turn mean.
What we want to do, guys, is we want to go ahead and start tossing the food. You see, let's show them what happens, okay? We're going to go to the dirt here in a minute for you guys out there. So what happened is we started up here, closer to the coop. We started closer to the coop with real thick wood chips. They look like this. Just chips like that, right? That we have dumped here for free from different tree services. So we started up here, and we had the fence like right here. They worked it so it looks like this. Come here. Look at it now. Black. The chips are smaller. They're breaking down. So we've been going at it right here for about, I would say, 9 months to almost a year. Okay. So now we open up the paddock. We fenced it in. This is about, believe it or not, this is probably about, I would say, a solid 10,000 or 12,000 square feet. Okay. So plenty of square feet, because you know chickens don't need that much. But anyways, I wanted them to kind of have a feel of freedom, you know. And then, so these are new wood chips, right? You can tell. Look at them; they're real thick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start shifting their water and their feed out here. I even put the rabbits up. We gotta move the rabbit hutch, but you can see where the rabbits did their duty. So we'll move this. Okay. Here, let's move it now. Okay, you see that? That is great for the soil, okay? So that's why we're doing it. And then we'll bring this thing around like this, and we'll drop it on top of the wood chips. So you have carbon, you have nitrogen. Okay, I'm not an expert, just this is what I was told. And then you have the chickens tilling it. Obviously you have rain, and then we're going to be building this with more wood chips because we want to build the soil up. But yeah, it's kind of cool. The chickens are doing everything. I grabbed some pallets that I had, put some real thick plastic, and just build shades out here because you know the hawks were picking them off. Look how beautiful this is. I want to say it's a Dominique / Wool Summer mix, but this is a rooster, I think.
Right,
but look how beautiful. Look at those reds.
I'm putting it here.
And that's from our own flock. We should put a tag on that chicken that says made at 319 Farm and Outdoor. Whoa, what was that?
The Rhode Island Red. The hen over there.
You did 2 already over there.
No, I did 1.
You did 1 over here.
I've already did I already did 5 this morning.
Yeah, that's fine. Leave them alone. So, my girls are amazing, man. We have almost a ton of food that we bought. 18 bags, 1,900 pounds of food. My girls, well, at least one got up on time. The other one's struggling, but she's out here now, you know. And they're out here just, you know, messing with the pigs, feeding them. Yeah. And it's just neat. It's just neat to see them do that. You know? Did they see our new rooster?
Yeah, showed them.
Nice. Our silky rooster, man, that's a bad rooster. Our silky rooster, it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but it is the most persistent, stubborn, toughest rooster I think in Catawba County. Okay, because it will not let up, and it's twice as, I mean, they're twice as big as the silky, and it just keeps going at it. I mean, and he's relentless, does not stop going after him. The other two roosters walk away, he keeps going after them. He's ran them off. And look how big this rooster is. It's humongous. And then where's the silky at?
Down there.
Behind her. You guys see it behind the duck? That's the silky rooster. That's a bad to the bone little thing, man. It's like butterbean. We processed our chickens this weekend. I'm excited about that. At the same time, I'm stressed out. And then we have a major addition to the farm. Major addition. Huge investment. But I am so pumped about it. I've been stressed out for the last year about it. But now we're gonna get it. Now there's one bag inside. What is that? We're supposed to put the layer. Remember?
Yeah.
My fault. How much feed is out there for it?
Not enough.
Huh?
Like less than a bucket. There's like a little bit.
Because we got to get all this plastic out of here. Can you guys please not forget to take out the plastic from here?
And don't forget to subscribe too.
Every night, every day, I just wanna hear you sing. Can't get you off my mind.
Alright, focus.
I just wanna get to know your name.
How about we just fill up this bin and give the rest to
Maybe we
them?
can go on okay. Ooh, take that piece of. Once in a while, there's a piece of corn in there. We don't want corn. Maybe we can.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the top to that?
Over there.
I'm crazy. Oh, I left it there. Sorry. We sold. Oh, today we have to get that nesting box out of here. We've sold all of them. We got to go ahead and get the nesting box out. Okay. So, Emma, why don't you do that while we handle all the pigs? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool with that?
You want to take the phone?
Maybe.
Right now I'm going to be harvesting some kale to help my family out. So most of you guys know our logo is farm to table. And this is a great example. I love the way kale looks. It's always so wrinkly and crinkly.
Alright guys, so what we're doing is we're building a kill rack. It's where we're gonna go ahead and screw the cones into. The cones are gonna go on the, so let me just explain, give you a little quick preview. So these are gonna go like this on each side, right? Is that 66 inches? Good. Mm-hmm. Hold this right here. Hold this in here. I think these are the ones. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take these. These are gonna be the legs from here. Put those down. All right, so these are gonna be right here. We're gonna take this one right here and cut it. These are gonna go like this. Okay. I'll make legs on the bottom, and then when we put it here, then we'll put 4 cones on one side of that 2x8, and then 4 cones on the back side. When the chickens go in, and I have 4 on this side, it's not going to be, and 4 on the back side, it's going to be balanced. It won't tip over, it won't do any of that. So that's what we're trying to do. So now, we got to figure out, we got to measure this. So we need 4 feet. We need here. You don't have to carry it, Ben. Go there. And go. It's wet wood, that's why. Pull this here. It'll be a lot easier this way. I hope. Again, I'm pretty sure there's proper terms for all this. Okay, lay that sideways like that. Go put it down on the ground. Sideways. Okay. Dead smack in the middle. Get a center of it. Okay. So now, this will actually be the top. It's upside down right now, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these right here. We're gonna make a paddle, like we're gonna put it here.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and grab it, and I'll grab the measuring tape. So remember, it's upside down right now.
Right.
So what we want to do is we want to give it some sturdiness, right? So the way to do it is you want to go about probably 3 feet.
You think the 2-foot mark should have been the middle?
So, is that the wrong one? I think that should be good.
That's 42. That's the piece.
Mark 21 inches on its side. On its side. Sorry. Pick it up. Here, let's measure 60 inches. We got it 66 inches off the ground. Now we're 67.5 inches off the ground.
How big is the tub gonna be?
That's what I'm saying. So pick it up. Right there. I think that's good right there. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, because look, watch.
Okay. Right there. Right there. Yes.
There?
Yeah. So now we're putting like something like that, and then
So there.
there's a.
You see how it's going?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay. So now, what we're going to do...
I think I have an idea. Yep. That's just what I was thinking.
The reason you do that is so that, you know, it doesn't rock that much. So we're going to need another...
We're just gonna do it flush with that, and then cut it off flush with this over here.
58 1/4. Cut this one 58 1/4.
58 1/4.
So we're going to need 2 pieces that are 58 1/4. And that'll give us enough. The reason I went 42 inches on the width, it gives us enough so we can put a trough down here inside and catch it. So we'll put 50 1/4 there, 50 1/4 there, and then we can actually, there'll be a big old square in here where we can put a trough. No problem. And I believe we're over 2 feet here. so it can be 2 feet. We're over 5 feet here, so we can do a 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot trough. Okay, yeah. See that? Okay, I'm just trying to do that. Now what we gotta do is we gotta go wow, 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 wow. You know what I'm saying?
At an angle.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. But the reason I want to do that like that, right, is because even if we put it up here, right, and it's on uneven ground, it'll rock. But here now I have 4 spots touching.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That, I mean, at least that's my thought. Did I get it in?
You think that's enough?
I think we're gonna have to put a piece of wood here and turn.
Probably. But
It's okay. We got little scraps we can just put on top and it'll work. Down, push down a little bit. Yeah, push down a little bit. There.
split the wood.
Split the wood. If it splits here, we go. Split here. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna come in from the other side. It's gonna split. So with that being said, all right, I'm gonna dig in a little more and then we're gonna have to put the piece of wood on top. Now we know, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we need 4.
Give me those 4 pieces. You don't mind?
All right. There you go. 4 pieces. This thing's so good. Wow. We got an extra piece here, Daddy. Do you think we should pilot hole? Okay, how thick are those screws?
Just bring the thing.
Hot?
Nah, 30 below 0.
Oh, and guess what, guys? Not only is it hot out today, I don't even know what the temperature is.
Too hot.
It is 87. I know, not as hot as it would be in Florida,
We're gonna
but
need the other drill, this one.
87 degrees and our AC went out today. So we are trying to keep the house all closed up and sealed up and try and salvage what little bit of cold air we have left in the house. Fun times.
I'm going to be piloting the hole. In other words, because this wood is meant to go indoors, not outdoors, it's dried in a kiln and they bake it. And when it bakes, it has natural cracks, usually right by the seam. So as I'm screwing the screws, it's cracking the wood, splitting it right down the seam of it.
Here,
So-
wait, wait, wait.
So what I want to do is, so what I do, because I moved, there it is, I got it.
You want to step on it?
Yep, now step. Hold on. Go step on it.
Is it correct?
See, and then it won't crack. So that, I'm gonna do this.
And typically, don't you want to use one that's half the size of the screw?
Yeah, I mean,
If
I
you
don't know
can.
the rule,
Well.
but
I don't either.
you want to leave a little bit to bite on. So now, good.
Really need a workshop.
Be patient.
Bound to happen at some point.
We're gonna start You guys can start donating to the Build a Building Fund.
Not really, but
Ooh,
that'd be nice.
take it.
Yeah.
50 and a quarter, okay?
Right.
You want to stay.
And that's the piece. That means that this is the piece that we'll be using. I'm gonna want to cut on this side
Yeah,
because of the thickness of the blade.
that's right. Hey, that's my boy.
And then you figure the thickness of the blade is about a 1/16 of an inch, which at first may not seem like a difference, but after a while this thing shrinks and it can make a big difference.
See, when you do that, you just brought it out. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, so if you want to push on something, you want to push on this, because then what happens when you push on this?
It makes it flush.
Flush on both sides.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. It's a good idea to go ahead and pilot hole. I was being lazy. When you're in 90-degree weather, you get lazy.
Start taking shortcuts to get the job done faster.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Today's one of those days where a cold shower is going to be like a
Welcome.
spa experience.
So now the problem is, look, it's got a nice wide base, but there's only three screws holding this part. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go. Flip it. Now we're doing this. Look at that. There it is.
Yeah, 3 more of these, right?